My name is Alan Aoko. Here in Nairobi, we are speaking Siaya County. And why Siaya County, you might be wondering? We are having the Siaya Investment International Trade Conference just to talk about the investment opportunities that Siaya has and what are we looking forward to in the blue economy of Siaya and also the mining sector of Siaya. Don't forget the agricultural sector, and also there's an upcoming nuclear sector that Kenya has been mulling to have, to close the gap of energy. And of course, I am not alone in this small interview that we have arranged for you. We want to talk in depth about what's going to happen in this conference that is slated to happen in October 14th to 17th, as we look forward to bringing in visitors into the country and into Siaya County just to see the potential of this county. Remember, this investment conference, Siaya's investment conference, is the first one ever to happen for Siaya. And as you can see in the poster behind me, the President William Ruto is set to also join this conference and open it with the county governor, James Orengo. It is the Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference, or CITICO, which is happening on the 14th to 17th October 2025, where Siaya is saying it is ready for investment and it is looking to be an investment destination to transformative growth through trade and investment. And we are just going to cue in the governor once he gets here. We are going to talk to him in depth as the chief executive of the county of Siaya, just to talk about the statistics of Siaya. Remember, Siaya contributes about 1% to the GDP of the country, and the per capita of Siaya County is about 130,000 shillings, which is slightly below the national average, which is about 300,000 per capita, 300,000 shillings per capita. And the governor is saying he wants to raise this and bring more investments into this county to contribute more into Kenya's GDP, especially when you look at the contribution to GDP, which is currently at 1%. And we are looking at what Kenyans know normally is omena, which is actually sardines. They want to also exploit that and see how we can even export omena to destinations far afield, looking at agriculture, livestock, looking at the blue economy, which I've just mentioned. The county government of Siaya is saying that it is ready for investments, and we'll be there to show you on the 14th to 17th as we ready ourselves also just to welcome and see the potential that these counties have. Remember, devolution has brought this kind of opportunities where now county governments are empowered to showcase their prowess in terms of investments. And years on, counties like Siaya are saying that they're ready for investments and that people can now come in and invest in the various sectors as they try and open up, as this is the first one that Siaya County is going to showcase to the world, if I may say. But for now, we are waiting for the county government governor, James Orengo, to come and join us on set, and we will talk and unravel and unpack what we have for you, just to understand where Siaya County is coming from in an economic point of view. But for now, back to you. Indeed, and we only do exciting things here on BizCheck, and today we are going to talk about Siaya County. And as alluded earlier, we are talking about investment opportunities in this county and what does it have to offer, given that this will be an inaugural investment conference that we are talking about. And I think I heard you introduce her. She is Elizabeth Adongo, who is the head of secretariat at CITICO, to tell us more about this conference and the opportunities that are there, and why now, given this is inaugural all these years after devolution. And I'll just bring her now. Welcome to the show. Talk to us more about these exciting opportunities that you're trying to tell investors locally and beyond. What's happening at Siaya County?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. We're very excited in Siaya County to be holding our first inaugural Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference. This is the first time that Siaya is holding it, And it is been born on a journey where we've had serious reflection, and we're trying to rebrand ourselves as a county where investors can come. In order for us to be able to invite investors, we also had to look at the environment, the policy environment where the investors come. When investors come, there are a number of things they look at. Is the infrastructure ready? Is there a policy? Will they have the architecture to allow them to invest? And what are they coming to invest on? So the investment conference is on the 14th to 17th, which is a 4-day activity. And we have had the highest endorsement in the land. His Excellency the President will be coming, and Right Honorable Raila. And I think that's a very important signal that we are on the right track. In terms of what we are hoping to do, we've spent the last 12 months doing what we call profiling of bankable projects. And that has involved looking at what is it that an investor will look at and can invest in with proper returns. Are they feasible? Are they accepted by the community? Do we have the environment where those investments can come? And we've put together about 17 bankable projects, which total to about 2.3 billion in US dollars and about 325 billion Kenya shillings. And this cuts across all the sectors in agriculture, in the blue economy, in energy, and also across in health and in environment, amongst other areas. These projects are being profiled. We did this work with Ken Invest and UNIDO. They're also being uploaded for all investors, both local and international, to be able to look at. Critically for Siaya, I think we are very proud because Siaya has a very good global footprint in terms of the personalities that have emanated from Siaya, both alive and in the past. As you're aware, the last president of United States, Barack Obama, hails from Siaya. We have our first Kenyan vice president, Jaramogi, and right now our key leader, Raila, is from Siaya. We've had people in academia, research, and therefore we are now trying to translate this global footprint and bring it back home so that we can develop a place. I think strategically where Siaya has been, it's not been your natural investment destination. It doesn't enjoy transit advantages like Kisumu, Nairobi, and other main towns. And therefore, we really had to be very intentional in why we're bringing people to Siaya. So we spent a number of months. We're working through steering groups. It's multi-agency, heavily supported by the Ministry of Investment, Trade, and Industry, and looking at key areas. But allow me to maybe point 4 or 5 key highlights of why this investment conference, one, is going to be like no other. The investment conference is specifically focused on matching investors with the opportunities on the ground. So we have an investor day, we'll be doing deal making, we'll be signing key agreements too. Siaya now is known, although we've been known as agriculture as our mainstay, we are now holding a very strategic position because we are being positioned as going to be the location for Kenya's nuclear energy. And as you know, energy is the big questions where people who really want to do serious investment will ask, are you ready? Is there energy that is affordable, accessible, and reliable? And therefore, we see that this is going to open a lot of potentials for us in terms of industries. We're looking at pharmaceutical manufacturing. We're looking at large industries. Second of all, in terms of agriculture, Siaya is unlocking its rice potential. We have quite a number of farms, and right now we have a mill, but there's a large area that we still haven't unlocked. The potential for Siaya rice is that we could be the 3rd largest in the country, and more important, we are part of the National Rice Deficit Plan, where the government, both levels, are trying to ensure that we do not import and thereby also lose foreign exchange in the process. So a lot of effort has gone through that. Siaya is also big on cotton, and our cotton is the highest quality in the land. So we're doing what we're calling revitalization. We have a number of energy projects. Our blue economy is growing, and right now we are in the near stages of the 1.5 billion port that is being built that will connect Kenya to Uganda, and that's called Usenge Beach, being done through Kenya Ports Authority, and also looking at the expansive plans that Ports Authority has, what we're calling the integrated transport system across the lake, specifically to make movement of people and transport ready. So why are we doing it now? We're doing it now because the building blocks that needed to be there to attract investment are coming. And therefore, as we are saying it in Siaya, the time is right, and we are inviting everybody to come, participate, engage in conversation, come and visit our pavilions, come and see what is available, get involved in the many side events and plenary events. Asante. Yes.
Indeed, thank you very much for speaking to us. That has been a very comprehensive mapping of the investment opportunities in Siaya County. We have been speaking to Elizabeth Adongo, who is the Siaya International Investment and Trade Conference Head of Secretariat, just giving us an overview of why you should invest in Siaya. And I hope also, Betty Kiptung, your next batch of omena or sardines will come from this county. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alan Aoko, there coming to us from the pre-planning meeting for the Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference slated for the 14th to 17th. Of course, the county is seeking to tap investment into its bankable projects that have been mapped for the last 12 months. And as Elizabeth